tell you how the best sequence to put the stairs together. They're handmade. The steps and the sections of balustrade above each step are numbered, and they have to go back in the right place. So they're number 1 at the bottom up to the top. You'll find the number on the back of the treads in Roman numerals, and on the on each section of balustrade you'll find it on there as well. So the way you put it back together is basically the way it's built. You've got the pole, put the landing on the pole, stand the pole up, bolt the landing into place where it's going to go. That can go in firmly onto the wall, onto wherever it's going, onto the edge of a balcony or onto the floor of the upper level. Then you want to get the pole vertical and maybe put 1 bolt in down the bottom, because you may need to move that pole. You may need to twist it later on to line everything up, but the landing can go in firm. Then put the treads on, finger tight. Put the sections of balustrade onto the treads, finger tight. Bolt the sections of balustrade together, finger tight, and then you can put the handrail on the top, get the bolts into that and tighten that up. And so you're tightening it up in reverse order. Tighten it from the handrail onto the balustrade first, then tighten the sections of balustrade to each other, then tighten the sections of balustrade onto the treads tight, and then only then tighten the treads into the pole fully, and then it'll all go back the way it was made. Well, then at that point too, you may need to twist the pole slightly to get everything to line up with the landing at the top. You've already got the landing in place, and then you might need to twist the pole slightly, and then finally bolt the pole fully down in the ground, onto the ground. The main trouble you'll have is if you tighten things in the wrong order. If you've got the treads too tight, you might find that the sections of balustrade don't line up properly. You can always tell if you've got the right pieces of balustrade next to each other, because these 2 pieces here were originally 1 piece of metal. So if you line this piece and this piece up together, maybe before you even put them on, you'll see that the holes that are made in it will line up, and that these will line up ready to take the handrail on the top. So first thing, tighten the handrail onto here, then tighten the pieces of balustrade together, then tighten those onto the treads, and only then fully tighten the treads into the pole. And then lastly, to get the pieces of tread to line up with the landing that you've already secured, you might need to twist the pole slightly and then lock the pole down.